Beautiful morning. It is Friday, February the 11th, 2022. I want to welcome you to Shortcut for Your Soul Friday edition. And welcome, guys. Wait a few minutes for the room to populate. If you guys are enjoying the abatement in the ascension energies, they've gone down a little bit. So I'm sure you're feeling now that a little calmer, a little more grounded this last week. But get ready, because next week it's going to come back up again. There's going to be a lot of ascension energies coming to the planet again. So if you can, make certain you're drinking lots of fresh water, lemon water, live foods, as much as you can. Get going on it now, because next week you're going to need your body to be in a high vibrational state to integrate these new ascension energies that will be coming in from our good old friend, the sun. Hi. Good morning, Sunny. Good morning, Carolyn. We're going to have some announcements about next week coming up when we get to the end of the show today. There we go. Hi, Khan. Hello, Allison. Hello, Jana. Good to have you guys here. Hi, Bogumela. Wonderful. It's a beautiful day. Today I have with me the energy of Archangel Matthew, whom I've never experienced before. And it's kind of interesting because he comes from the times of Master Jesus. That's when he arrived here, at the time of Master Jesus' first arrival. He's back now for the second arrival of Master Jesus, which has already occurred. And there are many others who have re-embodied and who are also working on the etheric planes and the astral planes to help balance the human collective unconsciousness. He says that it's time now that we recognize and remember the Godhead within. The Godhead within, he says, is very important. And one of the things you're going to be talking about, once you realize that the kingdom of God is within you, he says, you'll have no fear. Once you know that this intelligence, hi, Grace. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Nancy. Hi, Ruth. Good to see you guys this morning. We got a really amazing week coming up. And again, we got a really amazing time coming up. So fear not. He said, once you comprehend that the very life that you observe around you exists within you, that there's no disconnection between you and all other life. The only time a disconnection happens is when you get, he says, when you get into what he calls selfishness, where your world becomes only about what you want and what you need, and the well-being of all others becomes separate from you. That is the great suffering for humanity, not for those who go into separation willingly, but for those of you that choose to stay connected to life willingly, that who chooses to stay close to the spirit can feel the harm that occurs to all other aspects of life. Those who are closest to the spirit tend to be those that are highly empathic. But when you understand that this infinite intelligence within you, what you may term as God or Yahweh or many other terms and words, great spirit, you have formulated many vocabularies around this conception. It does not matter. If you are connected to it, you are empathic for life, you have compassion for life, you have understanding. Those who live in separation do not. They consume without regard or thought of how other things are affected by their actions. They are the separate ones, the fallen ones, those that have disconnected themselves from the wellness of all, the connection to all. This is my first time coming through someone in this fashion, so it is rather a unique experience. But the time of resurrection is now, and it is in seeing the truth of your own nature and that which gives you life and gives it to you freely. And even those ones that have lived in the separation of this, those that have no understanding nor compassion for others, even they are not separate from that which gives us all life. that life is not restricted to your 5 physical senses. It plays among all places. The actions of everything serve all that is. Even your thoughts are directed by this intelligence. Your emotions utilize its life. When you understand how to use the life within you, you begin to articulate creation as your birthright to be a creator in the same fashion of that which made you. Your civilization now is at a very important point in its relationship to this spirit, this divine, this kingdom, this God, this all-loving consciousness. Your species is at a crossroads of decision-making to become conscious and fully prepared to engage the expression of its light is something that you are all struggling with. And those that do not wish to have their eyes see struggle against you. They seek to keep you in darkness as well. But when any one of you know that that light in you, that immortal love is in you, and you make the next logical step to understanding that it is you, then there is great joy, for the halls of heaven will echo with song and joy. And this song and joy, you will know in your common language as a vibrational state of being in a state of enjoyment, to be in alignment to that which gives life, to be in great regard and reverence for life that you see as well. The actions of one are peace. The actions of those that are not in alignment are war and suffering. You shall know them by the fruits that they bear and what they would offer you. If one should offer you a cup of water and give you vinegar, you would know the truth of that person. Please understand that there is great joy coming onto those who believe and understand the righteousness of life. To you, it will be given to experience great joy. Your eyes will be opened and your hearts rejoicing, your minds clear, as you are seeing it happen now. Across your world, there are those in peace whose eyes are open to the truth of the one life, and they rejoice in it, and they say to you, let us share in this peace that we may share with one another. Let us engage in this. Listen to those, for they are the angels that are in this flesh that you see of this physical world. Those who have peace and express that nature, they are the angels in flesh. And they are coming out in great numbers now. They are no longer holding back. They are coming forward to say, peace is the way. Love is the way. Fear is not the way to redemption. Control and power is not the way to freedom. Only peace and love can do these things. And so I came simply to articulate this message that if you can but look inside yourself and realize and understand the great love that rests within you, that moves every cell in your body, that allows you to think any thought you would choose to desire, when you come to understand that it moves at your request as much as you are moved by it when you recognize it, you would surrender to its greatness, not because you would sacrifice yourself, but that because you could liberate yourself with a greater mind and a greater understanding and a greater expression of that which you are in alignment with in your true nature as what you would call a divine soul. There are many that may choose to remain in suffering through their separateness, to believe you are separate from an infinite intelligence that is obviously keeping you alive right now. That body that you're in is not even yours. You exist in it. And woe, some of you fear the terror of the death of that body, because you know to where you will return, and that the judgment of your actions shall be felt in your departure from this form. Your form is the opportunity to ennoble yourself to greater light or greater darkness, and you shall be sorted out accordingly by your vibration. So please understand that your connection is inevitably present within you at all times. You may ignore it in your separateness, in believing that you are somehow unique or different from everyone else, and that this uniqueness constitutes your being somewhat more privileged than others. You will find there is a lie to that, a falsity to that. The privilege of existence is great for everyone, in that everyone is equal, but the service of love and peace is greater still than anything you could acquire from this world. And I and many others are here to tell you these things, to listen very carefully, that the actions of love and peace cannot be held back by considerations of aggression or the fear that somehow you are losing something because others wish to share in the bounty of life. There are many that have sought to control and manipulate the conditions of your experience in this world, and they will rattle their swords and their sabers. They will scream and they will yell. They will tear you down. They will judge you, but they will in the end be judged themselves. Please understand that your liberation is now. In your alignment to love and peace, you are free. You are closer to that which made you in that. It can be argued by some, well, if this great all-knowing spirit is everywhere, then it is in the other. Yes, it is, but they are not expressing in alignment with it. They do not have the same regard or respect for its existence. And there are vast numbers of people such as this in this world right now that simply think exclusively of themselves and what they can get without regard for how it will affect the other children of this one. The children of this one are all forms that live, move, and breathe, and walk and slither upon this planet. They too also embody this great spirit. And in peace and in harmony have all these other forms existed until man. All these other forms existed in what you call paradise for many millions of your years. And in a short span of less than 72,000 years, you have changed that great order. And it has been allowed because each of you will reap the effects of your own causes. And for those of you that recognize that love and peace are your nature, then your actions and your words and your considerations for others will be significantly different. Remember this. Remember this. For the kingdom of God is within you. It is the life of your life. It is the love of your love. It is the goodness of your goodness. It is the peace of your peace. And it is with all who should choose to open their awareness, their mind, their heart to its presence. In the avenues of separateness, believing you are somehow above and beyond others, you will find the judgment will be yours. And you will not know it, but many of you do when you get to that place where your last breaths are felt and you have great fear and worry. That is not so for those who are in alignment with that which is within them, that kingdom of God, that eternal love, that beautiful, blissful light. Please understand this, that those who close their eyes from their body, from the flesh, for the last time, do so with great joy, knowing who they are and who made them and who they shall go home to. But those who live in separateness, woe to them. They cry and they weep and they shake and they rattle in their last days because they know that they will become for the judgment of their characters. This is something that has been done for all of creation. But only has it been since man that this has occurred. Only since the advent of man has this occurred. And please understand that there is no judgment while you are here, but there are the effects of your causes that you experience here. And from your experiences, whether they be good or bad, you may learn to discern who are you, What is your purpose? What is your function? What are you here to do? But this is not all news of concern. Please rejoice if you understand this, that love and peace are the way to truth, to light, to all goodness, both in the flesh and beyond the flesh. You do not exist exclusively in this body, but you have the opportunity to realize truly who you are. And even in your perspective of functioning independent of your Creator, you may do great things and you may do terrible things, but you must realize that while you're in the flesh, you have the opportunity to make that distinction as to where you will go after this and what your experience will be after this. And you all have free will, and you will always have free will. And because you are so loved, you will be given opportunities again and again and again. But eventually, you will find that your suffering is too great, and you will turn home. You will turn away from your pain. You will turn away from your suffering, and freedom will return to your heart. Those who smile know the truth. Those who live in peace know the truth. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Well, hi, Ruth. Hello, Holly. Good morning from Oregon, USA. Welcome. Hello, Nancy. Welcome. Hi, Kira. I thank you, Archangel Matthew. That's very different for me to feel that kind of energy. His energy is a little more intense. He's saying it's because I am here to bring you the awareness that you have a great opportunity at any time to liberate yourself from suffering. At any time, you may be free of your suffering. Thank you. Hi, Jana. Hi, Rudy. Hello, Vertical. Wow. Wow. Question: does that which made me know what I am seeking, that I am seeking it, when I look? It always knows. He says, it always is with all of you, even those whose eyes are closed and ears are closed. It is with all of you. And those that you seek it out, it opens its arms to you, and you will get glimpses, those moments of joy, those moments of what you call aha, those moments of coming home, where you feel direction. Remember, love and peace are not simply conceptions to be considered in your mind. They are actions that are carried out, that become an expression or an extension of that which made you, so that you embody it into your expression. And in that, you will find that which you seek by becoming that which you seek. And that will not cause you to lose your individuality. In fact, it will be greatly added to, so that what you would offer your brothers and sisters, the other forms of life on this planet, would be greater still. Wow. Thank you for that question, Jana. Question from Baba Gira. Welcome, Baba Gira. How do I specifically recognize the kingdom of God within? The quickest and shortest way is through joy. Know you not that you may put a smile upon your face in the gratitude that you can smile? To know that even smiling, that awareness of gratitude brings you close. It will open the door, and then you may walk closer. You may stay in that a little longer, be there longer. The longer you are in the room, the more you will see. But that which you seek is within you at all times, but you must open your eyes and open your ears to see it and to hear it. And this action of smiling, placing the joy upon your face, is an act of your divinity, as is it an act of your suffering to put sadness upon your face. But to stay in that vibration of gratitude, you will know, you can feel it. Any of you now can simply put a smile upon the face of that body and feel the joy that you bring forth into this world. And it is a smile that has a vibration and a spirit to it, And that spirit is the one that you share with that which made you. That smile, that joy, that love, that peace, that compassion, all these things of good acts, good thoughts, all of these things will lead you to know that the kingdom of God is within you, for your joy will increase, your love will expand, your actions will be more deliberate. Yes. Wow, thank you so much. Great question. Hello, Faradiba. Hi, Betsy. Is it enough that I am a nurturer? If you do this with great delight, then it is enough. If you delight in serving those who you care for, if you delight in assisting and helping others, then yes, it is enough to love. Your nurturing may be increased. But remember, if your actions are done in the sense that you seek some sort of reward for your giving, then there will be very little reward for you in this. If you are seeking to be good or kind or loving or peaceful for what the reward may be for you, then you will be finding no reward. For the reward is in the being of love, the being of light. And when you experience the nature of what you are, there is no doubt that you are in the kingdom of heaven. There is no doubt about this whatsoever. Wow. Thank you, Betsy. Hello, Moran. Question from Moran. I am constantly looking for something to eat. High appetite. And even when not hungry, I'm still looking for something to eat. Do you have a message for me on how to handle this? So this one, you must understand that you are seeking the love that you cannot find in the flesh. If you sit in quiet contemplation at these times where you seek to have your satisfied body, you seek to have it satisfied, to feel something within you, sit within you, and open your heart to the joy of your existence. Even placing your hands upon the heart of that body, how can you deny that there's a life that says, I am within you, I am giving to you, I am present with you? Align yourself to that life. Spend your time listening and feeling just your physical heartbeat. Stay in there. Eat of that food. Eat of that sensation. When you find these desires to eat, to seek in the world the satisfaction that you must find in your own heart, in your own nature, sit close to your heart. In these times where your desire for these things of this world increase too much, sit close to your heart and feel the one in there that is saying, I am with you and I love you, that this world will give you what you need, but I will give you all else. The fulfillment is yours. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Question from Mary. Hi, Mary. Is there anything I should do in response to the death of my estranged ex-mother-in-law who passed over yesterday? She is of great relief now. Many of you are. Your intentions have been good, and you have done some good. Yes, she is of great relief now. Do not be concerned for her. But while you are in flesh, delight in what you might find within you. Do not be so concerned about others that have departed from this world. They are not your concern so much anymore. But be concerned of your good nature, of your good character. You did as you could do for this one, and that is an act of love. Yes. I am getting a sense of a vibration from her. She's saying she's deeply moved at your actions in spite of hers. She is deeply moved and filled with gratitude, and your actions have saved her. Your actions of kindness have saved her. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. Question from Vertical Connection. 25 years ago, I met a man with Jesus-like energy. His face appeared to me for 1 year every evening before sleeping. Who was this dear brother? He was a dear brother, was he not? And what does it gain for you to think of this person as but a man? It is simply the spark that you were able to see and acknowledge. Can you not feel what that communion offered you? You can if you choose. You seek to find what it is you think you have lost, but you hold it in your heart still. Please understand that this one has never left you. He is with you and around you always. But do not seek to find the face of the man, but rather seek his spirit, which he shared with you, the bread of life. He shared this with you. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Moran. Hi, Mary Ann Scott. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hi, Drusilla. I want to say, if you're new to the channel, please remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you know when we come live. We come live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and Saturdays. And I want to thank Archangel Raphael for being present, and whoever that being was, that entity that left, that you call your mother, for that vibration, because the vibration she communicated to me was incredible gratitude to you for how you were. Incredible gratitude. Question from Lauren. How can we be more loving? If you are asking this question of me, then you know you can. And when you are, you will know you have. For there is great joy and contentment in love. There is great joy and contentment in love. And rejoicing. The rejoicing is profound. You will celebrate the life that you have, and you will share that love with others. But please understand, you will know this because you will be this. You will feel this. Thank you. Thank you, Lauren. Great question. Hi, Faradiba. Faradi is asking, does Archangel Metatron have any message for me today? He's saying no. He is deferring to this beautiful one. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vertical, for saying that. Guys, listen, I want to say we're going to be going to Ottawa, Ontario tomorrow. I'm going to be doing the Supernatural Saturday meditation from Ottawa tomorrow at 10 a.m. And so I hope you'll join me. The meditation I've been guided to do is going to be on peace and shedding all of your fear. Because when you shed your fear, you will have peace. So the meditation, I don't know who's doing the meditation with me tomorrow, but you'll find out when we get there. We are at a profound time in human collective unconsciousness and human worldly consciousness, where we have the opportunity. It's literally, each of us has to choose between love and fear. Fear is the state of consciousness that keeps us in uncertainty. It's literally being in hell. Fear is a state of hell, whereas love is a state of heaven. And all of humanity is called to make a choice between fear and love right now, in what we say and what we do. And they keep telling me that this is the time. This is not just about a trucker's convoy. This is not about politics. This is about humanity as individuals and collectively. Are we going to choose to go forward in love? Or are we going to choose to go forward in fear? And they keep saying that this is what this is really going on. The manifestation of love and the acceptance of that, or the manifestation of fear and the acceptance of that. I don't know who this is, but somebody's saying the acts of peace, the acts of love, the acts of truth will let you know who is of this light, who is in the choice of aligning to that which is true. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. So that will be done as a live stream from Ottawa tomorrow. And as the horns aren't blowing, it should be something that everybody can capture while it's going to be live. So I hope you'll join me tomorrow for the meditation on YouTube from Ottawa. Now, next week's lineup's very exciting. I'm really excited about Monday. How to release and prevent dark entities. And this is with Hermes Trismegistus. And that'll be Monday. How to release and prevent dark entities, because they do exist. They're a vibrational entity, right? And then on Wednesday, February the 16th, love is the liberation frequency. And that's with Joshua, this being named Joshua. I don't know if it's the biblical Joshua. He just stepped in and said, I am here to do this. So love is the liberation frequency. And that's going to be Wednesday, February the 16th, 2022. On Friday, February the 18th, that's next week, remembering you are love, you are light. And that's going to be with Dr. Wayne Dyer. And I was so happy when he came in this morning and shared that he would be doing that next week, because Dr. Wayne Dyer, I know, was a big influence on my mom at one point in her life. But having his energy come in, I got to say, was pretty amazing. And I'm looking forward to him coming through next Friday. So I hope you'll join me for next week's lineup. And again, I am so grateful for all that you guys share and do, your questions. For anybody who hears these videos and gets this information, that's touched by this, it makes this all worthwhile. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for supporting this channel, for subscribing, for giving the thumbs up, for everything you do, for supporting each other, asking questions. Remember that you see a question, answer a question, and leave a question. It gives everybody a chance to offer their heart, their soul, their spirit to others as well, right? Just as they offer guidance to all of us, right? So too, we can be that for each other as well. I'm so grateful. If you really want to support the channel, all the links to support the channel are down below in the description box. Other ways you can support the channel is this channel is monetized. You can use the super chats and use that as another mechanism of supporting the channel. A percentage of everything we get from the YouTube channel goes to a group called Our Underground Railroad, who we like to give money to because they support the rescuing of children from the sex slave trade. And that's such an important function right there to shut that whole mechanism down. That being said, I want to say thank you very much, everybody, for coming out today, for your precious time, your energy, your love, your compassion, your kindness. And I will see you all tomorrow during the meditation. And again, the meditation will be called Shedding All of Your Fear. So bring your fear to let it go. And I will see you tomorrow. Much love, everybody. Bye for now. And thank you, Archangel Matthew.